Nibbles. J-Dog back to answer some more goddamn questions. First one is a goddamn fucking review. Andrew Brown, paid review. Hey J-Dog, just wondering if you could check out the band in my area called Electric Assault. They're going to be doing some shows with the Lurking Corpses. The almighty goddamn Corpses. Pick up that new goddamn album, Lurking After Midnight, out on Hells. Top 3 albums of the goddamn year. What top 3 albums of the year, dog? It's fucking common sense, brah. Deicide, Banished by Sin, Attic, fucking Return of the Witchfinder, and Lurking Corpses, lurking After Midnight. It was top 3 so far, goddamn, in my goddamn book. In case you happen to give a fuck. Later this month, after their debut album, it's about the first album. It drops May 24th, so fucking 11 days from today. They're on my buddy's label, Mortville Noise. They give me the Bandcamp. Yeah, I listened to it. I wonder if they're doing the said a few shows. I'm gonna assume. Well, maybe I don't know if they're doing it or not. Because I don't know. I guess I never even looked. They don't need to. When you hear the Corpses are playing, that's all you need to fucking hear. You don't need to know who else is goddamn playing. You go just for that, goddamn it. Anybody else that's good is just a goddamn bonus. But I'm still on the fence about going out to the show. I think it's June 2nd. It's June 1st, June 2nd, whatever that goddamn Saturday is. So the first Saturday in June of this month. I mean, coming up. The only reason I might not go is it's Indiana, 4-hour drive, closer to the brass goddamn rail. Is because literally the weekend before that, I'm going to Maryland. Before that, I leave in fucking 3-4 days, whatever the fuck you want to, however you want to count it. Towards the end of the day, Monday now, I leave Thursday evening for Milwaukee. So back to back 2 weekends back to back driving out of town's already bad enough as is. A third one, we'll see where I'm at. I want to go for the show, but the day may come and I'm like, fuck that. I'm fucking tuckered the fuck on out. I ain't doing no goddamn another 4-hour fucking drive. The very next day, I got to be back in Cleveland. I don't have to be, but it'd be nice to be. And I plan to be. The very next day, that Sunday, is that No Classic Zoomed is playing, which that's at least just 30 minutes from my house. That's not a big deal. But yeah, I wonder if this band, Electric Assault, is playing the Brass Rail show, Fort Wayne, Indiana, the June 1st, June 2nd show. I listened to it. Yeah, I mean it's fine. It's like that heavy speed thrash stuff for fans like Midnight, Bewitcher, Speed Wolf, that type of stuff. Which some of that I like. To be honest with you too, I heard they sent me over new Bewitcher album. I'm supposed to be interviewing Matt, the singer from Bewitcher and Milwaukee. So they sent me a preview for the new album. I thought it was pretty damn goddamn good. Because I do like the band. I do like Bewitcher. They're on their third. I don't know if I heard the very last one. The first 2 are great. The third one, I can't remember if I heard it or not. I want to say I did. It was all good shit. I like him on album, and I like him even more live. I saw him 2 to 3 times. I met Matt very briefly. First time I saw them, I think it was a time. I think they opened up for Venom Inc. I think that was who I was with. I can be mixed matching the shows. I introduced myself to Matt. Grant, I'm sure that didn't mean jack shit, but nothing good. But I just said hi, that type of deal. Seemed like a very nice guy. Yeah, I'm supposed to be doing an interview with him at Milwaukee, so that'll be cool. And check out whatever the new Bewitched. It's nice. So I got a preview. I don't know when it's coming out. It should be this year. I mean, it's recorded. I heard it. I thought it was really goddamn good. As far as speed thrash and that Venom Motorhead type shit. I thought they did it well with good memorable songs. So watch out for that if you're in that style. But yeah, I mean this called Electric Salt. Yeah, it was decent music, but I don't love a ton of that shit. Just like like Midnight, I like them, and I'm a Midnight fan. Satanic Royalty is my favorite thing. Unholy and Rotten is my favorite song. That's not on Satanic Speed Mode. Satanic Royalty, no shit, dumb. I'm just saying it's my goddamn favorite fucking song. My least favorite Midnight release is probably the Let There Be Witchery. I thought the Hellish Expectations that came out was a better album. Not Let There Be Witch, I don't think it sucks. It's just, I thought that's the weakest album in the catalog. But generally speaking, there was a lot of Motorhead, Venom, worship bands, that style, and that wasn't always my big forte. You got to remember, like, that stuff I got into a little later. when I say later, we're talking the 1819. I liked the more the extreme metal, so I liked, again, if there was a good fucking goddamn Deicide worship band or a good Cannibal Corpse, like say a band like Obscenity from Germany. You know, I mentioned them a few times on the channel. Nobody bring up that was the German like Deicide Cannibal Corpse. Until they put out that album, Cold Blooded Murder. I remember, I think that's like their fifth album. Remember that one's sucking shit. Haven't listened to it since fuck since the year it came out. Remember not liking it at all, and then I never listened to anything since. To be honest with you, for a while I didn't even realize they're still around. Looked them up once on Metal Archives or something. I was like, oh goddamn, they got an album in like 2013 or something. I was like, I never even heard of it. But Suffocated Truth, Perversion of Mankind, Human Barbecue, Intense, that shit's fucking great. I always remember not liking the third chapter, and I talked about this, but I got to go back to it. I don't know why. I wanted third album. It's in the middle. I just remember there being the blue digipack. I had it and I got rid of it. So I remember there being like a clean vocal part too. I got to go back. I don't see why it would suck because the others are great. Like I said, the Demoniac City, which are the two demos on CD, that shit's fan-fucking-tastic. As a matter of motherfucking fact, I would love to do all that Obscenity shit on vinyl that hasn't been done. Some of it has been done. Suffocated Truth came out on vinyl. I think it was this Chinese label. I get Perversion of Mankind too because somebody sent me the link. I think I did pick up Perversion of Mankind as well. Both of them were done. Suffocated Truth got reissued on CD like a few years ago. I think it was Vic Records, one of those goddamn labels. We got them in stock. Perversion of Mankind, Suffocated Truth. They're both really like a China label where they did a small pressing. I definitely bought at least Suffocated Truth. I think I got Perversion of Mankind. I'm almost positive I got both. Those reissued, I don't know, a year or two ago. Prior to that, they were never on vinyl. Human Barbecue exists on Picture Disc only, to my knowledge. That's what I own. Intense exists only on Picture Disc. That I own as well. So no vinyls on those. I would like to do those on the Demoniac disc. Love that shit. That doesn't exist on vinyl. And then again, I should go back and listen to the third chapter. To my knowledge, that's not on vinyl either. Cold Blooded Murder, that exists on vinyl. I remember being half-assed too. I think it's the Displeased Records, but again, I didn't even like the records, so it didn't matter. It was just that was back when Obscenity Cold Blooded Murder came out. It was literally like at the time when vinyl never stopped coming out, but it would die down in the late 90s. I mean, well, no, not even late 90s. Probably about, I mean, it was before my time. You figured by 90, 91, 92, the old Bucks can confirm for sure what year it officially died off. But you could make a pretty educated guess because you could see a lot of albums that were coming out, there was no vinyl version. When you're talking 94, 95, 96, 97, it was dead, man. Most of the albums, like look at like Serpents on Light and shit. It didn't come out on vinyl. Look at Cannibal Corpse File. It didn't come out on vinyl. It's years later. Vinyl started coming back because we started pressing vinyl too before it was cool again. And I feel like part of it was not the fucking toot our own horn, but toot, toot, toot is fucking, I think we kind of helped with it. Us, Nuclear War Now, Iron Pegasus, because we were in that late 90s, early 2000s. I don't remember who the fuck's first. It was around the same time frame, goddammit. Putting out vinyl when it was still not cool. But I think, again, toot, 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 toot. I think it was us and fucking the Nuclear War Now that really pushed over the edge of the metal scene for vinyl to come back because we were doing like all those special packaging and shit, the die cut covers. Nuclear War Now was known for the Die Hard records. No one else was fucking doing that shit. Again, we're talking 01, 02, 03 before vinyl was fucking cool. By, I think what year was it like, whoa, vinyl's back. I want to say it was a little bit after Evil Never Dies, Toxic Holocaust, and it was about 03. Nuclear War Now put it after that. So let's say by 05, it was obvious that, oh shit, vinyl's definitely made a return. And it's just funny because, like, it's funny every now and again, usually 1 to 2, maybe 3 times tops nowadays per year, you get that fucking truck driver that comes in here. He's the guy that's dropping this shit off, or he's just a new UPS guy. First time in the shop is what I'm getting at. Oh shit! They make records. This has been going on for 10 years. Always at least 1 to 3 times a year. You get this fucking jackass. I'm so sick of hearing it. And then I gotta explain the story. Just drop your shit off and get the fuck out of here, Canoe. I don't want to talk to your dumbass. My shit! Fucking records? Yeah, I heard those things are coming back. And then I just grab. First off, buddy, don't be coming to my goddamn fucking department and tell me what's coming back. I'll tell your dumbass if I choose to even talk to you, which I don't. What do you mean coming back? I'm back since '05, brah. You're 20 years late to the goddamn game. I love it. Yeah, it's coming back in the last year or two. No, it was coming back in the last 10 years in the mainstream music, where literally you can walk in Walmart and shit, 'cause I know because I've seen it, is like there would be a Michael Jackson album back on vinyl or a Britney Spears. I remember seeing it at Walmart, like where it was obvious even it's crossing into big music. But metal world and the punk and the hardcore is around. I can't vouch for sure on the hardcore punk, but I imagine some similar years and similar situations. Metal would have died off in the 90s, etc. For sure, metal. I should know. I was there. Goddammit. It was around '05 is when it was back. Again, clarify for fucking bubbles. I didn't say there was no vinyl being made from '94 to 2005. Never fucking said that. There was. It's just it was significantly less. And there was tons of albums that came out on CD only. Look at a lot of the albums, dude. Why do you think we did the Sinisters? I mean, not Sinisters. Sinisters weren't done, but Cosmic Key did Sinisters. Hate didn't exist on vinyl. Aggressive Measures didn't exist on vinyl. Look at we did the Centurions behind us. Those were what the albums 97 and 99 or 2000, something like whatever the fuck it was. Late 90s, early 2000s. Both those first two releases were CD only. Look at all that Full Moon production shit. It was CD only. Chrysian, Black Forest Domain, Apocalypse Revelations, and even Conquerors Armageddon. Conquerors came out at a time when it did come out. There was a picture disc for it. Same with Ageless Venomous. There was a picture disc for it. This didn't originally come out on vinyl. Central Media did them years later, and then we came along and did better goddamn pressings. Naturally, gatefold covers look better. First 100 on goddamn picture disc. But it was years later. Those didn't come out. Black Forest Domain, you picked that up. There was CD only. Apocalypse Revelations, it was CD fucking only. That was the norm. The new Immolation came out or whatever. I remember in Holy Cult when that came out, they did come out with a vinyl and picture disc. But here and after, it took like goddamn 20 years to come on out. Maybe a little less than that, but I remember when it first came out on Night of the Vinyl Dead, whatever the fuck year that was, and then Metal Blade reissued again. But Failures came out on vinyl too. But here and after was the one that wasn't on vinyl. Failures came out. I think it was a gatefold cover too. Dog owns it, of course. Maybe it's not a gatefold in its pocket. Dog owns it though. Close to a World Below. Got it. Covered it. I guess Immolation was pretty good about it. They kept those on vinyl. The only one was Here and After, my favorite. Watch out for that goddamn picture that's coming out soon on goddamn Hells. Never been out. See, there you go. It's never on picture disc. Finally, Hell's got to come down and kick down those fucking goddamn gates to fucking hell to get that thing on out. You would think Metal Blade would have been all over that. You'd think day of. Well, why wouldn't you want to picture this? Who don't want that goddamn thing on their wall? Any death metalist would. Nailed the gold. Who don't fucking need that? So, I don't know. Fuck that gets on a rant from my Collective Assault, but it was okay. Check them out, goddamn. If you like the shit that I said you like. Alan Gill. This is a goddamn question. I see question marks there. Is this a fucking review? Looks like a question / review. He said 20 USD, so he gets a question and a goddamn review. That's what it is. It's kind of long, so I can't remember. Hales, never one for YouTube channel watching, but I'm glad I found yours a while back and have been working my way through the back catalog when I can and keeping up with the new ones. Damn straight watch that back catalog. Brah. Make sure you do. A speaker of death metal truths. Yep. Just call it like I see it. At least, I mean, I'm not going to say that my word is law. I don't think anybody's is. But the difference between me and all these other fucking ham and eggers is that I'll just give you the honest fucking truth as far as what I think. I don't try to sugarcoat it. I don't give a shit if somebody's feelings are hurt. I don't give a shit if it's a paid question. It's not a goddamn fucking paid goddamn blowjob. It's give my honest fucking take. If we stock it and I don't like it, I mean, businessman too, I'm not going to just lie to you and say I like it, pick it up. I will give you the assessment. Look, if you like Vlad Tepes, it's in that style. Not for the dog, but it might be for you. And I only highly recommend and vouch for the shit that I actually, not only did I like, but I liked it enough to physically bust out the wallet and buy it myself. So That's how it goes over here. Goddamn it, take that for whatever. Do whatever the fuck you want with that. Question. Check out my band Scroony. A band paid Scroony. Love me some paid Scroonies. So the question is there any particular point in history of metal that you would like to witness if you could be transported back to it? I mean, something relating to a particular fave band or maybe a particular fest, gig, tour you read or heard about through mags, etc. when younger and wish you had seen, or just even being in jam room with certain band at a particular point in their career. Something that always stuck with you / dreamt about from younger metalhead years. For me, it would probably be being able to be present, page 2, at Morrisow when Deicide were recording / creating the first album. Getting the chance to see Cannibal Corpse with Barnes and Rusey would be battling for first choice, though. Yeah, so to say specific events the way I was taking it first, when you say the time, it would just be the obvious answer, late 80s, early 90s. And the reason that's an obvious answer is because, again, I missed out on a lot of good shit, but not as much as, again, the 19-year-olds. I feel bad for them. God damn, they got DP'd in that fucking asshole. I mean, you literally didn't see anything good. I mean, you saw, I guess the cool shit, because again, all the greats, it's fucking cover bands nowadays, man. It's fucking cover bands. And again, some of the cover bands are still cool, but I mean, there's a few exceptions, but for the most part, it's a goddamn motherfucking cover band. So, me, again, I missed shit, but not as much, because started going to shows in 98. So you figure, yeah, I mean, if you're going to go far as back, I'm not going to go as far back as saying Welcome to Hell. That's really going back, because most people that are into metal today miss that. But I'd say you really made it good if you were able to see fucking metal from 7 churches on. You got that beat, you're doing even better. But I'd say, God damn, you lucked out pretty good if you were able to start going. Basically 85 to now, you were able to start going. You had the chance to witness it all from extreme music, anyways. But particular events, I mean, just things that you hear about. Certain ones would be kind of cool. I wouldn't mind being, what was it, the Netherlands, or it was overseas. I mean, I'm just thinking the Netherlands because of Gorefest. The Deicide Gorefest show where the animal rights group sent off the bomb. You want to be there? Fuck yeah. History guy, goddammit. Ain't nobody got killed, at least not to my goddamn knowledge. That would have been cool to fucking be at. Yeah, early days with, yeah, like you said, seeing Cannibal with Barnes. But I mean, maybe just for the nostalgia. I mean, honestly, if I had to pick one, because both guys are dead and not many people have much to say about them, now that I know what I know, especially if I was able to transport in time with my knowledge, you bet your ass I'd be bringing some fucking recording to fucking record that shit. Of course, the best goddamn recording with Dead singing is Mayhem with Dead and Euronymous playing. Whatever shows are around there in Norway or, wherever else they did. Obviously, they played Leipzig and shit like that. Obviously seen the live. So seen the live Leipzig show or the Zeitz or Joyce on that would have been cool. Or one that wasn't recorded. That way the dog can record it. Get that fucking thing on out. You gotta put that out, right? If I had to pick one, I would say of anything, just because for the reason, yeah, they're not here. You just hear the stories. Again, knowing what I know now, I would make sure I got a fucking picture. Well, fucking photos and shit with it. I'd make sure I had a goddamn Polaroid camera or something with me, goddammit. Fucking dog photo. Who can say that? Get a group shot with Dead and Euronymous. I mean, how many people in the metal scene, period, do you know? I'm talking about the most metal of metal that is still in the fucking metal, not dead or in jail. They can prove it. You've seen it. They can physically show it, not talk about it. It's at my mom's house somewhere in the basement. So your mom's house. What the fuck's it doing there? You think that thing would get goddamn framed on your wall if it was true? How many people in the metal scene? I'm not talking about the dude's fucking mom and dad. Of course they have that. Who has a picture with Euronymous or Dead? Imagine both. Imagine both of them like off stage in their corpse paint shit. You have an actual personal photo, not something that was taken for the press or the things that are out, in some of the bootlegs or official releases. An actual, you were there, your girlfriend or whatever took the photo. You just right after the show, arm around the two. How many people in existence have that? Maybe 10. He might even be fucking 0. And again, I'm not talking about a family member or something. Or something that's been released. You as a metal fucking fan, maybe 10 people. So I would say that. It would be killer if you could check out my band's last demo from years back. The band is called Vomitus. I remember, I think we got something in by there, or at least the name looked super familiar, but yes, I did check it out. Not the Swedish Slam one. Oh, maybe that's what I was thinking of then. We've been around since before they came along and used the name as well. Fuck yeah. From Northern Ireland. You're from Northern Ireland? How about that, homeboy? Hence the reason it takes decades to get anything done. Why is that? Is there fucking nothing good? Was it just goddamn horses and buggies up there? Basically impossible to find legit death metal fans who want to play, write music in this part of the world. To be honest with you, dude, it is in the fucking land, too. Everybody talks about how goddamn metal this fucking town is. Not fucking really, dude. Because I could be completely fucking honest with you again. How many of these fucking bozo ass, goddamn poser ass motherfucking canoes? If J Dog wants to fly over, they're getting back together. Gospel of Horns. They're getting back together, dog. No, I'm just using an analogy, dumb. Gospel of Horns, Destructor from Australia, and let's top that motherfucker off with the goddamn hem. 2 bands from Australia, we got the hem. How many of these fucking idiots from the fucking land would be there? I'm telling you right now, it's 100 people max, man. And that to me equals poser. If you're not at that, I'm telling you, I don't give a shit. Tickets for 100 fucking bucks. 2 Australian goddamn legends and the goddamn hen. Any one of them headline, I don't even give a fuck. Have one of them in your backyard. Even if tickets are 100 bucks, that thing should be shoulder to shoulder, packed to the fucking gills, headbanging mania, chains and leather, baby. That's what it should fucking be, but it won't. So there ain't fucking dick around here either. It's a bunch of goddamn just trend following fucking douchebag canoes, weekend warriors. Yeah, I'd like monstrosity for the last year or whatever. Then 5 years from now, you'll never see their canoe fucking ass ever again. They've never heard Insanity. Just that they're not true goddamn metalists. That's the vast majority. I'm not saying, oh, we got some true metalists here. We got the Dwayniacs, we got the Chris Doras. Those older guys though. And there's a few exceptions, but I'm just saying a lot of it's just fucking posers, just party animals. I like to go to the show. It's fucking cool. So what I'm getting at, whatever, dog, don't give a fuck. But the point being is, if you want to start an actual solid death metal band that's going to last and do shit, how many people do you think we got here? It ain't fucking dick. And here's the caveat to that. A lot of the guys that are the true guys, that I'll give them that, they're true fucking fans, least fucking goddamn lackluster goddamn go-getter attitude you'll ever fucking see. So they ain't getting shit done as far as productivity. So band-wise, slim fucking bacons. Ain't gonna mention any goddamn motherfucking names. But I know bands here that, they need a member or whatever, or want to get rid of a member, or want to play something. Like, why don't you, like, well, just get this guy for drums? How easy do you think that is? Like, good luck. Who? And you'll mention names, that fucking knob. He's like, he can't do it, or they can't physically play it. Just unreliable, unfucking reliable. Or there's other guys, at least in the dog's opinion, like somebody would say, well, what do you think of this guy? I'm like, dude, if it was me, there's no way I'm inviting that fucking poser on my band. Well, you don't like him, dog? I was like, he's fine. He's a nice guy. But I'm not having that poser ass fucking canoe who's never goddamn heard Insanity in my goddamn death metal band. I'm just saying, I'm just fucking not. You play fucking 80s style death metal and you haven't heard Repulsion Horrified? No names mentioned on anything, but that exists, dog? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the problem. I wouldn't have that person in my band. That's just me, though. Just the dog. Yeah, blah, 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 first, blah, blah. No skills or want to do the program drums thing, so kind of always stuck writing music and could do nothing with it. I've heard that before. Thankfully, a drummer actually found a handful of newer songs being recorded currently. Not enough filth to the last recording, and making sure a lot more malice in this next one. But Vomitus UK. So check out Vomitus from United Kingdom, Northern Ireland to be exact, from what he says. Yeah, I thought it was pretty decent stuff. It was just kind of like straight up like 90s style death metal. I couldn't quite place my finger on who it reminded me of, so I guess it's a good thing. It's not like a direct ripoff. Like, here's another Suffocation. Well, the last goddamn thing we need, in my opinion, is another goddamn Incantation. Jesus fuck. You definitely don't need another one of those. But yeah, it was nothing like super original, but it wasn't anything like, oh fuck, here we go again. And it was a pretty enjoyable listen. I listened to a couple songs. I think it was on YouTube. Or maybe it was, yeah, it's a YouTube, sent me a YouTube link. And it went from, I think it was like your page, and it was like 4 songs, went the next. And they weren't long, 2-3 minutes. Listen, I was like, pretty enjoyable shit. Definitely worth checking out. If you like goddamn death metal, check out goddamn Vomitus from Northern Ireland, United Kingdom. Goddamn, it's definitely worth a goddamn listen. Comes questions, you know what we're gonna do. But I got my skin in the morning. Later, goddamn.